Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G playing. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
All right, fashion connoisseur Chris St. James, man, it's good to have you today, man. You've played a major role in the city as far as fashion. You've orchestrated your own fashion shows, and I definitely think you have an eye for talent and personal style. But first, before we get into all that, tell the viewers a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? I mean, where are you from, and when did you start your fashion journey?
Well, everybody that don't know, I'm from Campti, or how I like to pronounce it, Campti.
C-Town?
But, well, I always, like, had a little niche for fashion as a child growing up, but it wasn't until 2006, my senior year in high school, where I actually stepped out and
So that's when you decided to take it seriously, 2006?
yeah.
In 2006. So is there anybody who inspired your vision to want to be a fashion expert or anything?
Like I said, I grew up, I was reading fashion magazines. I didn't know, couldn't pronounce none of the words, but I always remember it was Versace that I loved. But in real life, it was actually my Spanish teacher who inspired me to look into making fashion a career.
All right, so you make clothes.
Yes.
You design clothes. And what is that process like when you design clothes? And is there anything else you design, like interior as well, or it's just mainly clothes?
It's mainly clothes. I go off a feeling. It just depends on where I'm at, and the mood I'm in. Like, I could be, if I'm happy, I design more happy pieces.
So when you designing, like, what's your process like? You turn on some music, or you might drink a little something to get you in the creative mood?
I do. I drink.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I have about 5 artists that I listen to on a regular, and that I listen to when I need inspiration. So that's how it usually comes. Like, I turn them on and I get it going.
Well, speaking of artists, Kanye West, he's big in the fashion industry. Do he inspire you a lot as far as, design and drive to do what you're doing today?
Yeah, actually he do. That's one of the artists that I listen to. To me, he's a genius. A lot of people don't want to give him his credit for what he do, and it's very ironic because, like, the distress tees are popular, but just last season everybody was knocking him for, like, this homeless look, but right now everybody wants the homeless look. Like, the man's a genius, but that's just mine.
So what is your favorite part when it comes to designing? What's your favorite part about it?
The aftermath. It's not the making part, because the making part and putting it together is very stressful. I wish I could, like, skip that part and just go to the end and see the final result. Because when you have a vision and then, like, making it, you be like, oh, this shit not working out. But when you finish it, it's bigger than what it was. Like, you brought it to life, and that's to me, it's the best part about it. It's like seeing something in your mind come to life.
Well, that's great, man. Now, I like fashion. I mean, I try to look nice when I can. If everybody see me or whatever, I try to. But, like, what are your thoughts on fashion today overall? Like, in this city, everybody's not hip to it or whatever. But what are your thoughts on it?
Actually, right now, I feel that fashion is very boring. That's just me. It's just very boring because everybody is playing it safe. Like, nobody's willing to take risks, and we come from a small town, so, like, everybody's so self-conscious about what to wear, and, like, we're in the country, we can't wear that because we're country. That's not, I don't like that, but it is what it is. Like, but, And in time, it'll progress.
Yeah. See, like in this area, you know, people we may not have all the resources that other cities have to go to the mall or whatever. And so you see a lot of guys, t-shirts, baggy pants, boots, or whatever. But at the same time, we have a few stores. What's your thoughts on that?
Honestly, fashion is what you make of it, and it's all about how you wear it and the confidence. If you're confident in what you're wearing, like that could put a whole another look on your outfit. Like a guy that got baggy jeans and a oversized shirt and all this stuff, like he wearing it, but he's not wearing it confident. Like, so it just look horrible compared to the guy that's confident with it. He'd be like, you know, that's not me, but it look good for him. So it's all about confidence.
I think so. I agree with you, man. Now, you have a fashion show you put together annually. What's the name of it?
It was Glamorama.
And how long have you been doing the show?
Actually, that was my Spanish teacher, Miss Marissa Fernbaugh. She encouraged me to do a senior show back when I was
in high school.
Yeah, in high school. So it started out just like a small little fashion show at Lakeview, and then I think the second year, I gave it a name, and then it became the Glamorama, and then every year it just got bigger and bigger.
So what was the breakout year that you saw that this show could possibly be something?
I would say it would have to be it was the second year, because I went from Lakeview Multi-Purpose Room straight to I went to Natchitoches and I went to the MLK Center, and I had at least like 150 people show up. So at like 18 years old, that's like big. Like you had, like your voice had that much power that you could do that.
So during that time, did you ever get discouraged at one point when it came to orchestrating the show?
Yeah, I think everybody has that moment where they get discouraged.
That's all right.
It was plenty times. I still get discouraged. Just got discouraged last week.
It happens, man. It happens. So is it done, or are you thinking about expanding to other cities at one point? Or anytime?
So when we said it was the last Glamorama, that was the last series of that show. Like when I created the show, I was 18 years old. So I'm 27 now. So my aspect and the way that I design and the way that I see stuff is completely different. The way that I want to target my audience is completely different. Back then it was all about trying to sell 200 seats and have like the biggest show in Natchitoches and have everybody stop doing what they're doing and come to the show. But now it's not about that. To me, it's just all about my art and expressing myself as an artist. So it was the last. It was the last of the Glamorama. But no, it's not the last fashion show. Like I'm gonna continue to do fashion shows. I'm continuing to show my line. It's just in a different format than the Glamorama.
All right, now some people might not know. It take a lot to put together fashion shows. A lot. Like, what's the process like, man? Getting the clothes together, finding the venue, finding models. What's your take on that, man?
Yeah, people don't respect it. Like they think it's like something that you could throw together. I have seen people throw it together. No shade, but you know, I usually it starts off with a concept. Once I have the concept, it goes into the venue. Once I go into the venue, it goes into doing models and the story that we're going to tell. And then after that, somewhere in there, I decide to what kind of collection I'm going to show. And then after that, it's all about the marketing and how we're going to market different from last year. What we liked about last year that we don't like this year. What I want to do different, and what's we're gonna switch, and then it comes to the day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the night before, then the day.
Yeah, because I've gone to a couple of them. I like them. You keep a lot of nice women there. Drinks, it's well put together. I like attending the shows. Now, is it the end? Or are you postponing it?
No, it's just gonna be the next show that I do is gonna be more intimate.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it because it wasn't this year, but it was last year. I was looking behind the curtain, and I was actually paying attention to the audience.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it was me that was showing, but it was another designer that was showing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking, and so many people was into their phones or at the bar. Like, they really wasn't interested in fashion.
Mm-hmm.
So I was approaching my teen year, and I was like, man, I want to do something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd rather have 50 people that's actually interested in what I'm about to show
Mm-hmm.
and about the fashion than 200 people that's just there because it's the place to be that night.
Mm-hmm.
So so luckily the next show was my 10th anniversary, and I went out with a bang. I finished it the way that I started it, and now I'm just on to another chapter.
Yeah, now I missed that show. I happened to go. I went to Austin, Texas that weekend, man. But everybody told me how great it was, man. I wish I could have made it, but I know in the future you're gonna have other stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, when it comes to choosing models, what do you look for?
That's a good question, because people think it's all about, like, it's a standard of beauty that, oh, this is what a model looks like, or this is what a model looks like. I'm pretty, so I can be a model. That's not the case. And that's just for me. Like, I have to actually see something in you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people be like, oh, she's not really that cute. And that's fine, but I see something. Like, it's what I'm envisioning that moment. Like it's one girl, like, she has these unique features, and I love that. She's not, like, gorgeous, but she has these features that work for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how I usually pick them. Like, I have to actually see it. Like, if I don't feel it, like, I usually get, like, a vibe or something. And if I don't feel it, like, I can't force it.
Yes, I understand. Now, I know you're great at picking out models. Now, you told me not to ask you about it, but I'm going to ask you anyway. All right, I'm from Natchitoches, and this guy named Darius. He's from Natchitoches, but he's doing well. He's in New York right now. He's modeled for Ralph Lauren, Verizon, and other major brands. Now, I was told that he started his career with you. Is that true? And how did you feel about his success?
Well, he did start with me, and I'm actually happy for him.
Mm-hmm.
I wish him nothing but the best.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he continue to do great things. It's very inspiring to other people, especially in this area, because, you know, we live in Natchitoches. You never think to see nobody just in Natchitoches, like, make it and own posters and magazines and stuff like that. So it's very inspiring,
yes,
and I
sir.
hope he continue to grow and inspire other people as well.
Yes, because I was talking to Asian earlier, and like I said, I saw him and I was like, oh, that's Darius, and I remember he used to or whatever. But do you think, like, with the models that you have now, can you take some of them to the next level as well as Darius?
They have to want it. He wanted it.
True.
Like, he wanted it. Like, he worked hard for it. Like, I remember it was times where he were every night in the gym, changing his body and researching. He wanted it. That's why I'm really happy for him, because he worked hard for it. It wasn't given to him, especially, like, we're from Natchitoches, so he actually worked hard for it. So anybody can make it. You just gotta want it. Like, you have to put the effort, and you have to step out, and you have to want it, and you have to live it and eat it.
You right about that. So, as far as that, wanting it, Who believed in you the most? Chris, you can do this. You can be whatever you want to be. Who inspired you and who helped you the most when it came to being this person that you are today?
I would have to actually say it's my mom. She I get on her nerves. I stress her out. She's stressing me out.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, I could be about to pass out. Because nobody don't know, but about 2 years ago at a Glamorama, I literally had a breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, tears, crying, and everything. I didn't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I was, literally was done. I didn't want to do it, and I was done. And she came backstage, and she was talking to me, and she was telling me, just go out tonight, and whatever you hate about it, we're going to go home, and we're going to work on it. And you're going to come back, and you're gonna kill it next year. And that's exactly what I did the next year. So it's stressful. Like I say, it's a stressful thing, but she gets me through.
Mm-hmm. So what is your ultimate goal when it comes to this fashion endeavor?
I really just want a successful clothing line. That's the dream that I had. From a little child to now. I just wanted a clothing line. I just want a successful clothing line, and just people wearing my brand. That's.
And what's the name of your brand, sir?
It's Black Saint.
The Black Saint. And so you have your Black Saint brand. You design it yourself. You come up with the concept yourself.
Yeah, this year was my second collection from the line, and I go off of feeling, and I was feeling nudes and earth tone, so that's why I went with. That's the direction I went in, and we have shirts out right now. I actually sit there and I pick out the right fabric in the shirt. I just don't just put my name on a.
Mm-hmm.
Put my name brand on a shirt and just send it out. No, it's all about presentation. Presentation is the key for me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I understand it now. So, what's next for you besides the you have the fashion show, you have your brand. Is there anything else you may be wondering or you want to venture off into doing?
Actually, this year I plan on officially launching a line. So, that's the goal that I'm working towards this year. It's actually launching a line.
Any dates?
I'm looking for, hopefully, I'm going for the fall. So September should be ready. It's a lot of work goes into it. I've been preparing myself literally for 10 years for this, so I'm ready, and when it happens, it's going to happen.
Yeah, because we both know this stuff don't happen overnight.
No.
A lot of work goes into it, a lot of research and living what you're doing and trusting in God that He'll see you through. Now, do you have any advice for anybody who want to get in this fashion industry? What they need to do or whatever?
Don't quit. Don't give up. It's not easy. Figure out who you are as a person. Figure out who you want to be as a designer and work towards it. Set small goals. Then once you achieve those small goals, then set bigger goals. I know for me, that's what I stopped doing.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like once I achieved something, I was done. I stopped setting goals. I stopped setting more goals for myself. So, and that's where I'm back at now.
Mm-hmm.
Setting small goals to achieve.
Now, last, if somebody wanted to model for you, what's the process? How can they get in contact with you?
I have so many people hit me up the way that they have.
So what's the proper way to contact you?
Honestly, I'd rather people go through people that know me. I feel that way somebody can vouch for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they vouch for you, because personally, I don't really know a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do, but I don't know you personally like that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go through somebody that actually modeled for me and they vouch for you, that that could change how I actually just look at you. Like if I could just go to your Facebook, be like, no. But then like if Asians say, oh, she good, like yeah, like you know, just see out, check out.
Well, Asians go, man.
Yeah.
She the go.
And I'd be like, okay, I do it for you. And then like I see it. If I like it, then it's a go. But yeah, that's just, it's all about proper etiquette and just don't come to me cocky about it. Like
That's
just
the worst
don't.
thing to do.
Oh, don't do it, because I'd be like, you're not even that cute. Boo.